a new speech piece, woo, called Mama's in the Kitchen. Mama's always in the kitchen. No rest for poor mama. Anyway, so we remember that a speech piece is spoken, not sung. And the song goes, it has four phrases. So I want you to do it with me, and then I'll ask you to do it by yourself each time. So I'll say it, then you do it with me, then you do it by yourself. Okay? Awesome. So the first phrase, and I'll just do some finger claps or little tap finger claps so that you can see how the pattern goes. All right? So the first phrase goes, Mama's in the kitchen making beans. All right, can you do that with me? Ready, go. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Awesome. Now you do it by yourself. 1, 2, by yourself. Here you go. Awesome. All right, the second phrase goes like this. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. All right, can you do that with me? Ready, go. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Woo! Now, the third verse goes, Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. Can you do that with me? Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. Now you do it by yourself. Ready, go. Awesome. And the last verse goes, How many hours did baby sleep? Can you do that with me? How many hours did baby sleep? Now you do it by yourself. Ready, go. Awesome. Good job, guys. So now I'm going to say the whole thing, and then I'll ask you to do it with me, okay? So I'm going to do it by myself. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? I don't know. So then after that, we count to 8. But we'll get to that in a minute. So can you do the whole poem with me? All right, so 1, 2, let's try together. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? Don't know. So now we're going to do each time we're going to do it, we're going to do a different body percussion. So we're going to do it 4 times, and then we're going to add a different body percussion each time. And I want to explain really quickly that there's 2 types of movement, as you know. I know that Mrs. Hudnall has taught you that as well, but there's 2 types of movement. There's movement where you're standing still, but you can move all the other parts of your body up and down and all around. That's called non-locomotor movement. And then there's movement where you're actually moving your feet, and that is called locomotor movement. So you can remember locomotor like it's like a train moving, and then you can remember non-locomotor because it's just using your body parts and not your feet. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate, and it goes like this. Let's tap our shoulders first. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? Awesome. Can you do that with me? Here we go. We're going to do our shoulder taps. Here we go. And we're not going to move our feet. So non-locomotor movement. All right, here we go. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? Now after that, we're going to count to 8, and then I'm going to add a different body percussion, okay? So we're going to just keep going. That was our example. Now we're just going to keep rolling with it. And after we're going to clap 8 times, and I'm going to change the body percussion for each time. All right, we're going to do it 4 times. Here we go. First, we're going to start with shoulder taps. I'll give you that. 1, 2, ready, go. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mama's in the kitchen making beans. Papa's in the living room reading magazines. Baby's in the high chair fast asleep. How many hours did baby sleep? I have no idea. Awesome. You guys rock the speech piece. Mama's in the kitchen. Way to keep a steady beat and use your non-locomotor movements. Awesome. Good job. See you next time.